Well, good evening, everybody. Good to be with you. And always, they got the great positive vibrations and energy of our Pecha, Kucha, Pechachkacha. It's hard to say. I feel like I'm in a bunker or something here. So, nobody's going to shoot at me or anything. I love coming to these events, as I know a lot of you guys are veterans here, because if you want to just kind of turn your brain off and go on a journey of adventure and imagination, you can do it now for like the next hour and a half or 2 hours. And I don't know who's presenting tonight, but these are always so cool in terms of the way they think about the world, and a lot of them think about our city in such visionary, futuristic type of ways that makes us say, hey, why not, right? I mean, we're living in a day where people should be saying, we can do that, we can go there. We got a lot of great momentum as the city right now, so really the only constraint that we have, I would say, is us, right? When people ask, well, who's leading this? I say, can you lead it? Who's the leadership of the city? It's you, it's us. So we've got great momentum of what we're doing here, but we can always use more people saying, why not? Let's go big, let's go bold, let's be disruptive, within the confines of the law, of course. But that disruptive thinking is what takes us to a place that people want to be at, because it kind of delights and surprises you. Idea Festival started today, goes through Saturday. It's the perfect kind of default culture for our city, a city of ideas, bringing some of the bright minds throughout the world to talk with our bright minds in the region from age 8 to 88 over the next couple of days. So be sure to go down and check out Idea Festival. It's one of the great weeks for our city. And then also, please, about 2.5 weeks ago, we announced the beginning of a visioning process for a 25-year vision for our city. And think about how much change there's been in the last 25 years, and think about the pace of the world we're at right now. So think what we're going to be like 25 years from now. I don't know if any of us can expand our minds in such a large fashion. So when you see the opportunities to participate in your neighborhood or in different parts of town for the 25-year vision, please come and think about what's a sustainable city going to look like, what's a digital city going to look like, what's a global city going to look like, and many other manifestations that I'm sure I'm not even thinking about. But we need your imprint on what our city's going to be 25 years from now, so we can start doing that 25 days from now, and we'll keep rolling that out over the next year. So please help us continue to create what I think is one of the great cities in the world. We have a special guest with us tonight that I'm going to ask if she would come up and say a few words for us. We've met Jennifer Palka. Jen Palka's right here. And Jen is a tech luminary and big picture thinker, and I would say in terms of local government, a transformational thinker of thinking about the big picture and getting things done on a day in and day out basis, and then all of these trends that are going around in the world right now, from open data, big data, open source, how do you pull all that stuff together? And so fortunately, she thinks about things like this. And then she came up with an idea to create an organization called Code for America. So it's kind of like a Peace Corps for geeks that she's going to talk a little bit about, that's in the process of transforming our country in the way that we do our local government right now. So she's in town just kind of helping us out with some of our innovation activities, and we're pleased that she's spending all this time in Louisville. So while we came down here, I just asked if she could speak for a couple minutes, not in a Pecha Kucha form, but I am sure you will find it entertaining. Please welcome Jen Palka.